12th day of Christmas, Rock Top gave to me Time Pressure by Aeon Air. Alright, welcome to the 12 Demons of Christmas. I'm gonna get this out of the way right now. Why am I doing such a random level for the first day? So basically, I was going to do Red World. I got up to 73%, and my mouse started breaking down, so I'm forced to play with my pretty bad keyboard for the time being. And so I had to drop that just because of that. So I switched to like Skeletal Shenanigans. I don't know why I picked that. But then I figured there's probably going to be a couple people who aren't going to be able to complete their Demon of Christmas. And if somebody needed a substitute demon for their day, I would probably be one of the first people to be substituting for something. So I just switched to something stupid. So this has like nothing to do with Christmas at all, but I don't know, I just looked at some easy demons. I don't know why I picked this one. I remember I saw it on a map pack and I got to 46%, so I was like, it doesn't seem too bad. I know there's a fake in this part, I just forget what. Oh, that was it. Oh, 47. Okay, I didn't know what was going to be next. I'm going to do some practice, because levels like this don't usually tend to be super sight readable, although I did just nearly clear half of it. So I'm gonna get up to there. It was just a UFO part. If I didn't click, I would have been better off, but if it was just some blind cube jump, I was ready to buffer it, which is why I clicked. Also, I was right about buffering that orb when I got there, which is cool. Wait, do I buffer? Alright, just buffer, but only once. I think I buffered and then like pressed again. I remember the ship's like super easy. It still feels hard because I'm so bad at playing on keyboard. Any ship part is hard for me. Alright, so spam, not that fast though, so all them blue orb, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, don't jump though, and jump there I guess. Oh, I'm stupid, I slide off and then press it. Oh my gosh, and then I buffer that, I think. Do I buffer that? Is it alignment based? That's the main concern. Alright, it's not just like buffer all that. Okay, so this is going to be a very underwhelming entry into this video, but I just want to make sure that the series can be completed, you know? So, although it may be underwhelming, I'm doing it for safety, and hopefully next year I'm planning to do this again. Spoiler alert. And next year I'll have some more time to plan, hopefully. I really wanted to do Red World for this, but you know, things happen. I just couldn't. And I chose to drop Skeletal Shenanigans, both for my sanity and for the sake of, in case things go more wrong. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention that earlier. Skeletal Shenanigans was driving me crazy because it's like the opposite of my skill set. Buffer once. Ah, gosh. I don't know. I don't know if I was misaligned or if I would have been fine. I should have probably done a double click, but I just couldn't think in the moment. Ah, I was badly aligned. I should have double clicked. Oh, okay. I thought it was set for a second. Because I clicked instead of hitting the path. Ah, I shouldn't have double clicked that time. Ah, the other time I died because I didn't, but that time I died because I did. Not on my A game today, but it's fine because this is a pretty easy demon. Okay, that attempt, I didn't even see the ship portal, and I assumed that the background blocks were normal, and I was going to try and jump over the sides of the cube, but then I was shipped and I fell through the ground. Genius. No, wait, what? Dude, I did not expect to die to that. I thought the ship was way shorter than that. I did not know it went on for that long. I was just waiting for the cube, and then I waited more and more and more. I thought I was cube hitting an orb. I'm just doing things at this point. Dude, I'm just getting beaten up by the ship parts, which is stupid because that's like the last thing I would die at if I was playing on my mouse. Okay. That's really annoying actually, because if I landed on the block I could have kept going, but I didn't, so I can't. That information took team of 15 scientists almost 2 weeks to discover. I'm just relaying the information. I could never conceive such a topic. I'm trying to think of ways to make this more interesting, but this really is just some random easy demon. I don't know if there's any ways to make this interesting. On the first day of Christmas, Rocktop gave to me Time Pressure by Aeon Air. If you're wondering, I'm probably gonna be doing Red World again at some point in 2026 when I have a device I can actually play on. Play on air. That was a really bad joke, I'm sorry. The punchline was I'm playing a level by Aeon Air, and I just said play on, which kind of sounds like Aeon, so I replaced Aeon with play on, and I said play on air. Now hopefully you understand the complex joke I made. You may now commence your laughter. Oh, I thought I was dead there, that's why I paused. That's kind of awkward. I'm playing with W, and I jumped over it again. Well, obviously I'm jumping too late, but I feel like that just shouldn't be a problem that is happening. This will be the third time I've made a mini rewind for an easy demon. The first time was for the Equinox, not the Equinox, that's by TNT Gaming's cousin. Equinox by Magic Square.
I wish I was a cursor. Wish came true. Guys, look at me, I'm flying across the sky.
And the other time, I was gonna do something for the 12 Demons of Christmas, and it was an easy demon. But then I realized that it would be pretty uninteresting, so I ditched it, so it's just not public. So this, once I edit this, will be my third undead rewind I've made for an easy demon. Plot twist, I wasn't dead because the level actually got updated and that structure moves to the right when you get there, so I would have been perfectly fine and just wasting an instance. I'm so cool, I jumped twice on the empty part. Dead again. I'm just getting the worst alignments, aren't I? I should probably practice the ending because I have like absolutely no memory of it other than like the last jump because of just how much trouble it caused me, but I just don't know like the majority of the ending. I did it again. Oh, yeah, that's sad. I'm not very good at playing the ship with my keyboard. Maybe I could like take a gamble, play with my mouse for that section, but it might just double click and ruin the attempt. You know what? Next attempt I get there, I'm gonna switch to mouse and just pray I get lucky with the double clicks. Because it only happens like sometimes, enough to the point where I could not fathom doing any kind of top level play. Top level, you know what I mean. But enough to the point where I could probably gamble doing a single ship part once and not getting a game over type end click, double click. I almost did the thing again where I thought that was a platform and I was queued. Actually, I did do the thing, but then I snapped out of it. I could have only saved that with a double click, but yeah, I'm just getting the worst alignments for that UFO. Granted, I should be recovering it fine. I'm pretty good at recovering things with double clicks in the UFO, but I'm just not in my A game today, as I said earlier. I jumped over that block. I tried jumping on top of this structure, but then I didn't jump off this block, and I just continued buffering. I think after this attempt I'm gonna do another practice run. Okay, it's time. Okay. Yeah, I'm so gonna die at the end, bro. If you don't jump like super early there, you just fall. It's really annoying, actually. I just can't stop jumping over it. I'm worried that if I jump too early, I'm gonna hit the ceiling, but the slightest precaution, I'm just too far right. I just gotta full send the jump. Cut to clip of me dying to the top block instead. Chat. $93. Dang. My heart rate's way too high for an easy demon. 36 times 4. Probably 144 BPM. Dang. Dude, the ship parts are so weird with keyboard. That was the slowest double click of my life. Oh, that wasn't two different clicks. That was supposed to be a double click, like a bit of went bro. I jumped into it and it was a different alignment. That sucks. Bad alignment. I should have double clicked, but I just didn't think to. Oh. Oh, why? I thought that was a saw. Dude, playing the ship on keyboard feels only like a tad easier than playing it on mobile, and I suck at ship on mobile. I thought that was too late. When am I ever gonna do the thing I said I'd do where I switch to mouse? Maybe I could like take a gamble, play with my mouse for that section. If I get there this attempt, I'm probably gonna remember, so I guess I'll play with mouse there. Unless I forget again. I'm on mouse. Don't double click, please. I beat it! Alright. Let's go. Nice. That took me 322 attempts. That was my 82nd demon. Cool. I meant to type wowie, but I missed W, so I guess I'll just comment O. Alright, so that was day 1 of the 12 Demons of Christmas. Sorry I couldn't make it Red World or Skeletal Shenanigans, but I care less about that. So hopefully the rest of the series goes fine. You'll see me at least one more time in the 12 Demons of Christmas, but I might be here extra if I need to substitute for somebody else, in which case I'm probably going to do another Easy Demon. So see you on my other designated day, and hopefully not, but maybe somewhere else as well. Bye. Alright, hey guys, it's Future Burger, or I guess I'm Present Burger, or for you I'm Past Burger. But anyways, the next day is going to be Melody. They're going to be uploading it on Max and Dawson's YouTube channel, however. So keep a lookout for that. I'll link Maxon's channel in the description, and yeah, happy holidays.